Hey podcaster, I'm Tim Wahlberg, your podcast performance coach, with another actionable tip so you can grow your authority and convert with ease. Today's tip is don't be a lazy liar when pitching yourself to other podcasts. Getting on other people's podcasts is one of the most effective ways to promote your show and reach new listeners. It's the first thing I coach my clients to do when they are looking to grow their audience and increase their downloads. So, how do you do that? Well, there is a right and a wrong way to ask to be on someone else's podcast. Let me read to you an email I just recently received asking me to consider having this person on my show as a guest. Hi, I work for John Vuong, who started his own SEO company 6 years ago. After working in the corporate world for many years, John decided he wanted to start his own company. He absolutely loved working with small business owners and helping them grow their company. And that's how Local SEO Search started. Now, this is me just popping in here. So far, it's been all about him. Okay, the email continues. I love your podcast. So this is Kayla, who works for John Vuong. She loves my podcast, and John would love to come on and share his own story of entrepreneurship. With no experience in digital marketing, John took what he'd learned from selling advertisements in Yellow Pages and transformed it into a boutique agency. Oh, good. More about John. I was wondering when she'd get back to him. The email continues. Below, I've included links to his bio, a previous podcast interview with him, and our own podcast. Bio, links. I look forward to hearing from you, Kayla. All right, time to call out John and Kayla on a few things here. First, I know neither of them have listened to a millisecond of my show. If they did even 60 seconds of research, they could find out that I've never had a guest on my show. Second, again, if they listen to my show, I'm talking to podcasters. So how is Local SEO going to serve my audience? Tell me how you're going to make this relevant to my listener. Sure, as entrepreneurs, we'd all love to have better SEO, but is there anything specific to podcasting that we should know? Just connect the dots for me so I can see the value. You know this is the same email that John and Kayla send out to thousands of podcasters. I mean, leave a blank in your template so at least you can reference the name of the show you're pitching, or the host's name, or maybe episode 29 when you mention this or that. This way of asking to be on someone else's show is nothing short of lazy. You're also telling me that you're a liar, because I know you didn't listen to my show, and there's no way that you love it. But I get it. John and Kayla want to grow their audience and reach. I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong, it's how they're doing it. This is the shotgun approach. Send out a generic pitch to thousands of podcasters. They need content, right? I mean, they need guests, right? And you know what? Maybe this works for them. Maybe they get a handful of offers and appearances out of 1,000 asks, but I'm guessing the quality of those shows aren't going to translate to anything measurable. But maybe all they want are numbers or social proof to show that they get around. But if you're looking to get on other people's podcasts with an audience that's going to be receptive to your message, that will result in you building your authority, you want to be selective with who you pitch and do a better job with it. So here are 7 ways to pitch yourself to someone else's podcast. Number 1, select podcasts that make sense for your area of expertise. Number 2, actually listen to a few episodes. At least get the gist of their show. Like, find out if they actually have guests on their show. John and Kayla. Number 3, connect with them before you pitch. Social media is good for this, but you might also want to check out their website to see if they might even have an application process. Tip number 4, pitch a topic that will serve their listeners. Show off the fact that you've actually listened to their show. Maybe reference an episode or 2 that shows that you are on topic. Number 5, let them know how much you plan to promote your appearance. Offer to scratch their back a bit. Number 6, Don't blow smoke up their ass. Don't tell them that you'll love their show if you haven't been listening for more than a minute. Keep it real and keep it honest. And number 7, follow up, but not in a canned way. Oh, by the way, I did get a follow-up email from John and Kayla. Here it is. It only happened just a few days ago because it's just a few days after the original. Hi. That's the way it starts. Hi, not hi Tim or hello Mr. Wahlberg. Nothing like that. Just hi. I just wanted to send a quick follow-up to see if you received the previous email. I hope you're having a great day. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you, Kayla. Great. Can you say robot email? Not the way to follow up. Check out my show notes for this episode if you want those tips again. Remember, getting on OPP, Other People's Podcasts, is a great strategy to grow your audience. Do it. If you're podcasting for your business, this is a strategic move. Think quality over quantity. Spend a little more time on your pitch. What's in it for them and their audience? A quality podcast is going to do their homework on you too. So, do you have the kind of show that they would want to be associated with? Can they trust you and your show with their audience? They worked long and hard to develop a trusting relationship with their fans. Are they going to risk it on you? So for you, John and Kayla, and I know that you're listening, I hope that's just the tip you need. If you need help getting your show into tip-top shape before you start making appearances, or even asking for guests yourself, let me help. You may need a podcast tune-up, or maybe a 15-minute pep talk will do the trick. Schedule a 15-minute coaching call to connect with me so we can meet your podcast challenges straight on. Book your free 15-minute coaching call right now at podcastperformancecoach.com. I'm Tim Wahlberg. See ya!